Alright guys, hello. Welcome back. Let's make new prediction for next week or even 2 weeks. We're starting off with, with the weekly, but you know what? Let's go for the daily for a little bit summarize. Last prediction was for the 16 week for the from here. Yes, from here. Let me open the pen. So basically the prediction was we are still in a bullish trend. As you can see that this is very easy to notice. We got the move for the upside and continuation, but prediction was that we should be careful because on the weekly we could see the pattern of divergence, and we can see it here. You can see it. This is moving up, this is moving down, right? So this is a divergence, which means a pullback should come, but the question is when. Also, notice here the break from the last prediction, which I was waiting for to see something like this coming, and then we probably see it here moving down. So basically it was an easy prediction for continuation and waiting up. So what you can see it here, you can see the volume is start to be high, but then you can see on the daily the sellers coming in. So the sellers coming in from here, even though the buyer hold it. So some people like to call it a pullback in time, which means this is not typically pullback like here. This is a pullback in time, which means the price doesn't move and wait and wait and wait for it decide where to move, probably for upside. But all right, but you know what? Let's go for the monthly. See what happened on the monthly. The monthly is gonna end soon, and you can see a big tail coming for the support and another nice tail. All right, which usually means that the bars are still strong. And again, there is no divergence on the monthly. So just by looking at it, we probably gonna see continuation, and my end zone is the 600, even though in order to reach for the 600, we probably gonna see and need to see another pullback. All right. So now let's examine the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, we was here before the break, and there was two options: gap down or gap up. We decided gap up, which means that we are still strong. And as you can see, the trend has changed, and now from looking from the up. But this this is what I was afraid from. You can see the divergence here for a pullback. So now, if we look in it, we need to look for some area which tell us where the seller is coming in. First, we can see the change. We are facing up in the momentum. Second, also the momentum below the 50. So even if that we are still strong, we can see momentum is very weakening. So it could mean that we could see some pullback here, and this is going down. And if it will do some move like this and won't break this low, we could see a continuation for the 580 and even the 600. All right. So this one is one possibility, but because I can see this change, I'm a little bit worried. All right, I'm a little bit worried because I know it's going to be a big fight. The buyers will try to hold the 560. All right, they have a lot of support. They have the 200. They have a lot of key areas of price action from the 560. But if they will fail, it won't be that good. So far I'm still bullish, even though I'm waiting for the bigger pullback to happen. So in my indicator, I can see the weakness coming because of, let me check where it was. This is on the smaller time frame. So I think this is it. This is the 565. Let me check it. This is the 565, yes. And this is, yes. So a key area is here. Sorry, it's not that straight. Here. So if we can see the price action coming and break, we could see it trying to do something like this. All right. And a key area for the price to reach is the 545, 546 for this place. All right. This is one scenario. But we should wait. Maybe if you want me be a little bit risky, let me check it below. If it closed below the 568, something like this, it could push down for this area to bring the buyers. And if the buyers won't come, it will fail again. So this is one area, because this is an area of weakness. It was a big gap up, a pullback, and which bring the sellers in, and this area they started to be more interesting. Let me clear it up. In a much smaller time frame, let me check something. We have the 563 area. So basically, I think you can see it here, which could be a jump, so the more buyers will come. But at the moment, if it closed below the 568, I think we could see it pushing for the downside to search for the buyers. And at the moment, I think it will. Let's continue on the hourly and see what happened there. In the hourly, you can see it much clearly. All right. There is a divergence here and there. So in order to clear it, it didn't cross yet. Okay, so it didn't finish yet. If it managed to break this area, if it managed to break the 568.80, it probably can jump here, but I think it won't, and it just maybe do a small jump and for a retest, and then a bigger pullback. But if we see it opening with a gap up, we could see another push to the upside. So those are the two scenarios. You can see the volume is coming in. So I don't like the just volume on the red side. It means more red. So should be careful a little bit. Even though you can see on the longer term, still bullish. We need much bigger move. We need much bigger break below the 540 here. See if the buyers want to hold it, or they are just making some pullback in time, selling here, and then leave the table with all the us traders bad entry. So at the moment, a little bit bullish, but I'm waiting for the pullback. The momentum is weakening. The momentum below the 50. You have what I could say is indication for both sides. So be patient and try to see where the market is going. Let's move for the Qs. With the Qs, it's much weaker, and see what happened. All right, push up, close the gap, and this is what I was afraid of. Closing the gap, immediately sellers coming in, and then giving OK for the pullback. Same goes here. You can see it there. Momentum is below. So still, if it push for the downside, there is no divergence yet, like with the SPY. So it can still continue, but if it break it here, the 470, not that good. Even though the Qs, even though it's much weaker, doesn't give a sign of weakness for the longer term. So I think even if the Q will put for the 484 maybe for a time frame, it can bounce up for another move. But if it breaks below the 480, 481, very careful. So I still think we some action from the Q. Regarding smaller time frame, the 485, this area, the bounce area. So if you want to see it closing above the 488 and push up, it coming for trying to retest the 470 area, this blue, and so a moment. So again, let's check it here. Bouncing, there is a divergence, so it's still the 480. Now they push down. At the moment, if you open on Monday without a gap up, finishing divergence, still push down. Be very careful. But so far in the longer term, the week, the daily, still positive. The market is still positive. Market can do another pullback. It's okay. Doesn't give a big red sign. Just give a weakness of the buyers. Okay, because they run. All right, IWM. IWM is interesting. Basically, I don't know. All right, making the break, failing, making another break, failing, another break, and resting. God, come on, died. Same move. Basically, big sideways move, which I don't like. You can try to break again, fail, fail. So what you gonna do? There is no divergence, still sideways. There is closing below the 230 upside. More room positive. Here, try to push at the resistance, pulling back. This is what I wanted to see. SPY is doing pushing up, down, sorry, retest, and then pushing up. So far here, again, divergence. I don't like this change. So I want to see it maybe resting and then try to push up. If not, it will. And you have the key level. It's a nice one. 13, nice one. But at the moment, bigger time perspective, this is a big sideways. Guys, big sideways. So far, still seems to be positive, but I don't like the move. All right, I don't like the move because if you want to move up, just move up. If you want to move down, move down. Don't. So when I'm not knowing what to do, I'm just not doing. Right. At the moment, a little bit negative on the smaller time frame. Needs to break the 219, goes below, maybe for testing again the 2. Fail the 219 and the 18, and push for the 213, 14, and next stop 206. All right. So basically, well below, let's say this candle here for 14 area, then push down for this area. So you don't want to. All right. Tesla. Great prediction for the. I thought it would stop at the 455 area and it just pushed upside, but to forget, yes, was my end target. It pushed a little bit higher for the 262, a little bit pullback and then resting. It's okay. Nice move. Can say just continue again. Can I see it check in a pullback? Yes, I can because this was a big move. No power for continue. Could push maybe for the 2 and then trying to break. There is a little bit weakness coming in for a smaller pullback. It's okay here. So it could push a little bit up, then maybe try to make the pullback. Momentum is positive, which is good. Nothing else to say. Don't so I think we gonna see it a little bit weakness in the here, but we could see the continuation. You can see it here. So maybe try to attack the 265.50 and then see what goes on. On the smaller time frame, you could see here the divergence for continuation. So let's say you take it something like this, the 264.50 to 70. Those are the key levels. Nothing much, still strong, but I want to see a bigger pullback. Don't see in a bigger time frame the weakness coming in, and I don't see it pushing back to the 227 area again. I don't see it yet coming here to for retest. You know what? Let's look at it here. See how the rejection managed to break, pushing up. So 266 area for Fibonacci level if you examine Fibonacci level. So this is Tesla, still continue. I could see the pullback. I don't have indication where the pullback here. I still a little bit weakness in it, but probably try to push a little bit and then try to make a bigger pullback for the 260. It's a smaller time frame, nothing much. Apple. All right, Apple. Apple again. Someone could look at it and something like this. I don't know. So, all right, guys, if it managed to close, maybe retest and then pushing for the upside. See the big volume coming here. So, assuming, let's assume something. All right, a lot of short sellers coming in. All right, and now it managed to close below this one. What happened? Boom. All right, boom. This what could happen. Let's look at it on the weekly. All right, also on the weekly. I still wanted to move maybe sideways, to move a little bit down, give the divergence, give a sign and clear sign for it, and then push for the upside. But it almost already, no, it's not. It needs another small green, and it will. So probably gonna see a little bit red and then break for the upside. Still positive momentum sideways, so probably people will wait for it to break for the 235, close above, moving down, so moving up. We have divergence for the upside, but I don't like this one. This move for the upside, but the seller strong. Let it rest, pulling back more buyers and probably will fail. So be very careful with it. But so far on the daily, strong. This is weekly, sorry. On the daily, it's strong. Sideways move, no volume. They want to decide what to do. So if it push down, you would see, if you want to see another sellers in the house, probably another big candle, but you don't see it. So they need a bigger indication for more sellers. And we are still up. So don't try to fight the trend. So this is Apple. Let's move for NVIDIA. NVIDIA again, cup and handle, didn't finish. Need to close below above the 131. Do we see divergence? Let's look. This is interesting. 97.83. This is 99. So no divergence. So still sideways. If we look at it here, started to be positive here, which is good. So nothing much to say. Be very careful with it, because this is in the middle. This is the top. This is the bottom. In the middle, you don't want to join in the middle. There is a start of divergence for the upside, but it need to cross it back again for above the 50. So wait and follow it. Look at it on the 1 hour chart. Let's see if there is something special. You can see it's hold. So if it closed below, not that good. A little bit sign of weakness at the end. I don't like it, so be very careful for the move for the downside. It could bring the market for the downside. NVIDIA, Meta is interesting also. Strong, but sellers. What it is, 99, 98, 99, 99. It doesn't mean it can still be in the 99 above the 90 and still move for the upside. Doesn't tell much where there's the if there is a weakness on the weekly. Look at it how it goes. This is the break, which is good, and buyers are strong, and also this is good. So this is a good sign. You can see it here. Hold it strong, making divergence for the downside, also very good. So I could see it making a pullback and then pushing for the upside, which is very good. There is no divergence, so it means continuation in the longer time frame, of course. Here there is a divergence. You can see this is making lower low, this is making higher low. So probably above the 570, 572, 571. Close above, continuation. If not, just make another bigger pullback for the 200, 551, and from there trying, maybe closing the gap, which is good, then pushing for the upside. So longer term, still positive. You can see this is up. Don't fight it. You can do a pullback, but still good. Just bring more buyers. mRNA, I know I didn't talk about it much because see what happens. Remember this line? See what happened. Pullback in time, big break. All right, big break. So now where it's sitting on the low 63, very oversold. It's okay. This is a big oversold, guys. So if you want to take it on a daily time frame, inside candle, push a little bit from the upside, make a few bucks, and that's it. Don't try. You can see the buyers coming in with the volume, all right, and holding it. But of course, you know, is on a weekly time frame. It here, this is moving up, this is moving down, make a cross. Could make a continuation, but I'm afraid from this type of trade. Maybe in a smaller time frame, guys. Closing the gap here, then resuming the trend. Nothing much to say. Don't try to take it long. You can, I don't know, or short, guys. This is mRNA. You can do a few bucks, but it will be very, very risky. See what happens. Tell us me. BA. Alright, BA. Same goes here. See what happens. Below doesn't look that good. Let's move for the weekly, see how it goes. Cross below, so looking here maybe. BA. So sorry for you. There is a little bit nice because this is making low low, this is making high low. Another green. We push up. If we look at it here, cross above, there is still a lot of resistance up above, but doesn't mean it cannot do a pullback, and it could, like here. I could see it making a pullback. This is oversold, and if it cross above here, the 159, 158.50 and close above, could do a small retest, fake break, and then push for the 165. Look at it on the 1 hour chart. Yes, resting. I don't know if you can call it shoulder, head, shoulder, close above, cross, and going for the 160. To do so. Also, divergences needs to break it and close above if it want. Do another pull for the downside. Gold. Gold is interesting, guys. Very easy. See what happened. Very easy. To follow, you can see, follow it here. I didn't touch it. See the break. Amazing move. I'm not in the gold, so don't worry. It's okay. Still the trend is up. No divergence, which means continuation. Any pullback will bring more buys. Simply as that. You can see it moving down. A lot of divergences. So if it above the 246 can continue. If not, maybe retest. This is it. Nothing much to say about it. You can see on the chart the support and resistance line that draw for you. Silver. Same goes for silver. All right. See what happened with the silver. It was much weaker, and see what it did. Push for the upside immediately. And also here divergence for the upside, and it's okay from the top to get some sellers. I think it will break, and there is no it here. Wants to above the 29, push for the upside. Below it, make a little bit bigger pullback, bring more buyers, and then try to push for the upside. Same move. Oxy. What happened with the oil stock? Alright, the oil stock reached my target. It was the 53. Alright, this is the second target, 49, so I'm waiting for it. And I think I just, oh my god, no. So now let's see if there is something. This is making some small new low. This is making a pullback. So maybe a pullback, nice pullback here. But you can see it very close for the zero. So sometimes more sellers coming in for another move for the downside, and then before they try to push for the upside for the pullback for taking some profit. So this is like taking profit area for the sellers. But this is not that good. It's below the 200. Doesn't look that good. You can see the 50 is facing down. So if it will try to push more down for the 43, can make across, and it won't be that good. So I think this is it. Let's finish. So bigger time frame, still bullish, up, up, up for the 600. This is my end zone. But I don't like the divergences, so it means another pullback will come. Should you be afraid? I don't know yet if you should be, but any pullback will bring more buyers to the party. There is a weakness here on the momentum here and there, so you could see the price action moving for the downside a little bit, or continuation for the upside. In order, let's say, to see a bigger pullback, you have it here on the weekly. 540, guys. See a few red wicks. 540 is the key area for a bigger pullback, because if it break it here, it will break the pattern. You can see it here. Low, high, low, high, low, high, low. If it break it, make lower low. It's not that good. So guys, this is it. Hope you like it. If you like it, thumbs up, subscribe, share it, and of course, there is no recommendation to buy or sell anything here. This is just my idea. As I see it, this is a one shot. What I see is what I said. Hope you like it. And guys, thank you.